Bring us to the green flag.
It'll be Miles Moos, Garrett Smith, Shannon Babb, and Bobby Pierce. Who's it going to be here tonight for $20,000? It's a Wednesday night at America's Dirt Track. Hashtag Falls. We're green. Thank you to I-Beam Sliding Doors.
Green flag's out. Shannon Babb's going to throw an elbow, and he's going to go from third to the lead through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Now Miles Moos will battle back. And now Moos is going to throw a slider on Babb. Up across his nose. Babb turns back down the hill. Drag race back to the line. Lap number 1. Scoring to Shannon Babb. That was fun.
Entertaining lap number 1. Shannon Babb down to the inside. Miles Moos to the outside of Blast of Falls cushion down the back straightaway. Big hole at the bottom of turns 1 and 2. Miles Moos up on the cushion. Might be the great equalizer off turn number 4. Good one brewing here early on.
Shannon Babb led that one by 0.08 of a second. Moos is going hard off the top of 2 down the back straightaway. He hit that perfect off into 3 and 4 because you have a new leader on lap number 3. Oh, Moos catches the concrete. Babb bobbles, and you got a new leader. Miles Moos leads lap number 3 as the scoring dropped out onto the 3 down as they worked down the back straightaway.
Yeah, drove right across his nose to be kind of upset the car. The 18 is Shannon Babb. 4 in the books, 46 to go. Miles Moos showing the way. Shannon Babb second, Garrett Smith third. And it'll be Devin Moran, Jason Feger, and Ryan Gustin battling side by side for 5th. Still side by side as the exit. Turn number 4 down the front straightaway. 5 in the books, 45 to go. 18 of Babb, 84 of Miles Moos. You can tell on the bottom of 1 and 2, that is the great equalizer. Babb a little bit better in 3 and 4. Moos is better in 1 and 2. Good race, side by side, lap after lap.
And Miles Moos still your leader, but Babb's right there out of 2 down the back straightaway. Now Babb's got to run. He led early, now trying to get the lead back as we work around. We lap number 7, and Shannon Babb back to the lead. Miles Moos in 2nd, Garrett Smith 3rd, Devin Moran in 4th. Jason Feger rides in 5th, but he's got company as the 19 of Gustin's there with him. You see the battle for the lead off, and now we got a caution on the Speedway as Max McLaughlin. This is probably a feature he's not going to want to think about again anytime soon, as that will draw the caution. 7 laps down, 43 laps remain. And caution on the Speedway, and that means we're going to have a Dethridge Opticians choose cone after we get them sorted out. And right now, Shannon Babb trying to get his first win of the year, and I think we've got to look at the drone and what happened to Max McLaughlin. Let's go to that MD3 instant replay and let's see what went sour for the North Carolina driver. Right side of your screen, and got in there and just kind of locked it up a little bit, snaps around. It looks like maybe he tried to stay out of making contact from somebody else. Draws the caution.
Tonight, they tear down Fairbury Speedway.
Well, I hope they don't. We got a lot of racing. The Dethridge Opticians choose cone coming at you, Jason Feger. Oh, Ryan Gustin. Oh, man. Oh, squirrel just about. That was a felony offense nearly. Which way do you go? And you see the Dethridge Optician choose cone. That's
we
fine.
got it. Oh, no. There it went.
Was that Marlar that got it?
It was a red car.
No, it was. Mike Marlar was the culprit.
Crushed it.
No.
Mike Marlar said, take that, Greg Dethridge, and your Dethridge Opticians cone, and he creamed it on the front straightaway.
Well, maybe Mike Marlar needs some Dethridge Opticians glasses, and he wouldn't have hit the Dethridge Opticians cone.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Mike.
Still not as much debris as Max McLaughlin left when he brought half the pit area out onto the racetrack, but the camera, it's no longer with us.
Well, it's been a good run.
Oh, Lewis Breeden. Let's find some way to blame this, make this Lewis's fault.
Mayor of Forest.
That looks like a green minion that exploded. That's. Well, these things happen in threes. What's next, guys?
Yeah, I was just going to say. So we've had the pit lift drug onto the track. Now we've had the choose cone smashed.
All right, well, DJ, be careful. They're coming for you, brother. You could be the 3rd.
If they get me up here where I'm at, then they got bigger issues, and I do too.
All right, lights are out. We're coming back to the green flag. Shannon Babb, your leader here tonight at Fairbury. 43 to go for $20,000. And they'll get back in the loud pedal. We're back underway. Miles Moos in the 2nd spot. He's got company, though, as here comes Feger and Garrett Smith.
And Garrett Smith all over the back of the 84. Miles Moos looking to go 3 wide down the back straightaway with Jason Feger. Moos back to 2nd. He'll go to the false cushion. Shannon Babb leads. Bobby Pierce flexing his muscles. He works to the inside of Garrett Smith. Good race for 4th.
That's fun stuff right there. Good battle from 2nd on back. And another caution. And we got them stacked up down in turn number 4. As we've got Garrett Alberson down there, We have the 93 of Carson Ferguson. And DJ, help me. I got a light pole in the way of the third car.
Looks like you're at a Cubs game.
You said I have made my way out. Give me just a second. I'll tell you who it is.
You can do it.
Cade Loudy. Cade Loudy, the other one involved.
Cade Loudy. Yep, Cade Loudy. Got it. Got it. Thank you, guys. Yeah, there we go. There's a good shot. As they'll get them separated. I didn't. Mike Norris, did you see what happened there? I did not.
Not a clue. Sorry. I know that really helps you.
Guys, a little bit of damage on the right rear of Mike Marlar's car as well. And I'm guessing that is not from the Dethridge Opticians choose cone.
No, he won the fight against the cone. He has lost the fight against maybe the concrete on that right side. As Cade Loudy's going to need a push to get that one back rolling once again. You see the Bruce Miller Masonry Pit Crew Barbecue. DJ and I were up at McCreadie Speedway earlier this year. Got to check out some of that Pit Crew Barbecue. Another new sponsor coming into the sport. You got to love these new sponsors that are coming on board, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate it. I know a lot of these drivers, we talk about how expensive the sport is. DJ, go ahead, buddy.
Real quick, taking a look at the Paylor Motorsports number 93 of Carson Ferguson. He's got wholesale damage on the left rear of that race car. That's the bad news. The good news is, though, it looks like it's mostly cosmetic. Meanwhile, Scott Feger down here is going to go to work on the right front of that race car while he is in the hot pit. As it looks like, it doesn't look like they're going to change a tire, guys. Looks like they're going to maybe make a shock spring adjustment on the right front.
All right, thank you very much, DJ. Is down there in the hot pit, and you see Carson Ferguson checking that race car out. Looked like Garrett Alberson out of the party, unfortunately, here tonight. As bad break for the 58 car feature winner here this year, but not going to get his first one here tonight. So 8 laps down, 42 to go. And man, I tell you what, Shannon Babb's running a good race out front, Mike, but it was getting fun from second on back.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Look at Jason Feger, choose cone. He said, outside, thank you very much. He said, I didn't sell a bunch of T-shirts being the low side hustler. I'm the high side hustler.
That's right.
And that's cool. That gives you an idea. Look at that cushion out the right side of that race car.
Yeah.
Again, if you sit at home and you criticize any of these drivers and you've never been in one, it just shows you've never been in one, because it is not easy. I have only rode along in them, and it's terrifying.
We got it again.
Oh, no.
The Minion has gone down again.
Now I feel like it's a game. Well, Garrett Alberson did make his way back out. I thought he had terminal damage on the 58, but R.C. Whitwell worked his magic.
See if Feger can. Wouldn't that be something? Babb and Feger in a vintage battle. Throw in M squared, Miles Moos. You know Bobby Pierce is going to get frisky. This one's going to get good, 42. I mean, we've only got 8 laps in.
That's right.
This one's fixing to get good, as they say. Got a good feeling. We'll get them lined back up. Looks like everything A-OK. 42 remain, 20,000 to your winner. And that beautiful in-car camera. Great quality shot right there. Great job by Flo. There's the high side hustler and his new, I will call it a paint scheme, new wrap, I guess, if you will. But of course, all the T-shirts, the vendors back there. Make sure and get some Falls merch. And man, oh man, make sure and go down to the best party in the pits here at the Fairbury Speedway after all the races. Just use some good, sensible manner. Let's have a fun night. So we got a long ways to go. 42, 20 grand. Falls, Flo, Wednesday night, I've been told. Right here, thank you to I-Beam Sliding Doors. Ben Shelton, we're back underway, buddy.
We're back underway. 8 laps down, 42 to go. Feger goes to work on the top side. Moose bicycles down the bottom, and now they go 3 wide for third. Here comes Pierce. Feger to second. Pierce to third. Out front, it's Shannon Babb. No big shocker. The Illinois guys are showing out right now. Garrett Smith will take fourth away from the 84 of Miles Moose, and this racetrack's starting to come to life now.
Yeah, Shannon Babb has found a good run down to the bottom of turn 1 and 2. He can really miss that hole. Bobby Pierce going to go after the high side hustler. Feger's found a good exit off of turn number 4. The exit of 2, the exit of 4. That's the great equalizer. Look how straight Jason Feger keeps his race car. He's not going left, not going right. He just plants it on the cushion, then it drives off straight. Here comes the high side hustler, Bobby Pierce.
Well, he took a 10th off of the lead. Oh, my goodness. Man. Shannon Babb up on 2 wheels down in turns 1 and 2. And Jason Feger slowly closing in on your leaders. We come around to lap 12 of this 50-lap affair. Shannon Babb last time had a 5/10 of a second lead. That time, 3/10 of a second. Meanwhile, Bobby Pierce back in third. He's He's got Garrett Smith there with him. This is getting fun, Mike.
Yeah, Shannon Babb on the bottom of turns 1 and 2 really racks that hole. Here comes Bobby Pierce throwing haymakers here early on. 37 to go. Shannon Babb, Jason Feger, Bobby Pierce, Garrett Smith, Ryan Gustin in the fold as well in 19R.
If you can run the bottom in 1 and 2, still think it's the place to be. And Shannon Babb got through the hole much better that time. Through 3 and 4, he's moved up to almost the middle of the racetrack. Jason Feger married to the top, and that time by Shannon Babb added 2/10 to his lead over Feger. Meanwhile, Garrett Smith's going to go back around Bobby Pierce for 3rd. Ryan Gustin rides back in 5th. Miles Moos in 6th. 7th right now. The 3S of Brian Shirley, Devin Moran in 8th. And I tell you what, Shannon Babb has found a good, clean line, and he's moved above that hole down in 1 and 2.
Yeah, Jason Feger just doesn't have quite the drive. You saw him try off an exit of turn 4, really gas it up, and just couldn't quite hold it in there, about slapped the front stretch wall. Meanwhile, Shannon Babb has found a really good line down here in 3 and 4 as he's starting to drive away from him. Feger trying to hold off Garrett Smith, Ryan Gustin, Bobby Pierce running in the 4th spot, and Brian Shirley's moved to 5th. Long ways to go.
Right now, Shannon Babb is adding about a 10th or more every single lap. Good battle for 2nd, but man, it looks like that top is really starting to give up. Garrett Smith not able to find a way around Jason Feger yet, and that's the battle for position number 2. You see it on your screen off turn 4.
Yeah, Bobby Pierce is searching around as well up on that high side. But meanwhile, I think we need to talk a little bit more about Ryan Gustin. The 19R starting to come to life. And problems for Nick Hoffman in car number 2. Garrett Smith slides up. Gustin's there. We may have a battle for this 2nd spot. They're almost 3 wide down the front straightaway.
You're right. Ryan Gustin has found something below side of his Speedway. This is happening 2.5 seconds, though, behind your leader, Shannon Babb, who is catching the back of the pack. And Shannon Babb at the line completes lap number 20. Your 2nd place battle off turn number 4. And it is Jason Feger working it for all it's worth. You can see Garrett Smith on the left side of the car. There's Ryan Gustin. That's a cool shot.
Oh, man.
That is really cool.
He's just paying some bills right there, selling T-shirts on the top side here at Falls as he drops a hammer up at turn number 4 down the front straightaway, looking to go side by side with Garrett Smith. Ryan Gustin right there. Good three-car scrum for the runner-up spot down the back straightaway. 28 remain. It's the Shannon Babb show, but they enter lap traffic. Feger will hit the loud pedal back to 2nd down the front straightaway. Good stuff at Falls.
Shannon Babb, 3.3 seconds out front. You take him out of it, and man, what a race for 2nd on back. Garrett Smith driving a great race, and you got to think that right now, Ryan Gustin just wants to break free from this. He's got a fast car, and you got more joining the party. Here comes Brian Shirley. Now Ricky Thornton Jr.'s there. And Bobby Pierce trying to get his feet back under him. Meanwhile, Shannon Babb has caught the tail of the field off turn 4, 24 laps complete.
Yeah, Ryan Gustin just trying to slip under the 10, and Garrett Smith can't get the job done. And that momentum slows up Ryan Gustin just enough that allows Feger to gather them both in back down the back straightaway. As again, Feger continues to search. Shirley's there, Thornton's there, Pierce is there, and behind them a Devin Moran. A lot of great cars as Babb has got to the back of lap traffic. We'll see if it impedes him any, and if the top 3, 4, 5 can gather him back in.
Ryan Gustin took 3rd away from Jason Feger. Feger trying to battle his way up. That's the battle on the right for 2nd on back. On the left side, Shannon Babb in the 18. And we was there because of the inside of Garrett Alberson working through lap traffic. That battle right now for 2nd on back is something, though, as Garrett Smith's got the spot, and now Gustin said the bottom's not working. Ryan Gustin said the bottom's not working on Garrett Smith. I got to step to the outside, and I think Ryan Gustin's found something. He'll go through the middle. Garrett Smith down low, Gustin through the middle. Great battle for 2nd.
They're going to work side by side down the back straightaway. Ryan Gustin with a heck of a hot rod here tonight. Slips up just a little bit. Garrett Smith back down to his inside. They work side by side off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Ryan Gustin trying to march his way to the front side by side with Garrett Smith. Shirley has gotten around Feger now, as well as Ricky Thornton Jr., but this battle for 2nd's a good one on your right side of your screen there.
Shannon Babb working through lap traffic. He'll go to the inside of Mike Marlar down the back straightaway, working lap number 30, this 50-lap affair. Shannon Babb took control early. He has led the way. Right now, though, Ryan Gustin took 0.5 of a second off of Babb's lead that last lap. This time by, he'll only take a 10th. He's slowly trying to reel in your leader as that bottom of turns 1 and 2 continues to get more and more challenging.
Makes you wonder if the only thing that can help really Ryan Gustin at this point might need a caution as the Moequa missile just right down on the bottom of the Speedway has got such a drive up off turn number 2. Gustin again, and Babb has been one of the best drivers through the holes. Now he's going to try the middles, but he's got 2 lap cars between him and Ryan Gustin as we're under 20 to go.
In this battle on the right side of your screen, Brian Shirley has now gone 9th to 3rd as he goes around Garrett Smith. And that is the battle for the 3rd spot. Smith will go back to 4th, and now Shirley sets his sights on Ryan Gustin. This is 2.1 seconds behind Shannon Babb. Mike Spatola out of the party here tonight. And now Ricky Thornton Jr. moves to the middle of the racetrack. Wow.
Yeah, Ricky Thornton Jr. moving to the middle of the racetrack. He goes around Brian Shirley. I think a caution would help everybody here, at least for our viewing pleasure. Babb doesn't want to see it, but I think the rest of us do anyways. But Babb continues to show the way. 16 to go, but Ryan Gustin is slowly reeling him in. Ben down the back straightaway. Here comes Ryan Gustin.
Yeah, and if we stay green, Shannon Babb could be a sitting duck because he is married to the bottom. We saw Gustin roll that middle. We've got 15 laps to go, and the separation is 1.9 seconds as Ricky Thornton Jr. into third, and he bobbled a little bit down there in 1 and 2, hitting that hole. Laps are ticking away. Gustin's trying to get there as fast as he can now with just 14 laps remaining.
Yeah, this one far from over. Shannon Babb down to the inside. There's Ryan Gustin. He's going to enter the picture off turn number 2 down the back straightaway, slowly cutting into the lead. Ricky Thornton Jr.'s there. Brian Shirley. Bobby Pierce continue on running on that high side. Him and Devin Moran a little bit behind of them, but we'll keep our eyes at the front of the field. Babb and Ryan Gustin, Ricky Thornton Jr. top 3.
And now Babb is feeling the urgency. He moves to the middle of the racetrack. Gustin was 1.5 seconds back the last time by with 12 to go. He's still 1.5. Babb ducks back to the bottom, and now Thornton to the outside. Here comes Ricky Thornton Jr. Can he take the Lionel Racing?
No.
K&L Rumley Enterprises 20 RT to victory lane tonight. Last time by, Babb had a 1.5 second lead. It's 1.1 as Thornton turns up the wick, and there's side-by-side lap cars in front of your leader.
This one ain't over yet. 10 to go, and they come back by. Ben Shelton, the middle of the speedway down here in 1 and 2, has been the sweet spot, and RTJ is there, and all of a sudden things get good on Flo at Falls. They'll work off a 2 down the back straightaway. RTJ, oh my goodness, first time he's been in this ride. What's going to happen? Can he put $20,000 in his pocket side by side with Babb at Falls on Flo? There they are.
Just 0.2 of a second. The separation. Babb goes to the cushion. Oh, Thornton up on 2 wheels, and that breaks his momentum. And now Babb said, you know what? I'm going to win it or I'm going to wear it. And he goes to the cushion down in 3 and 4 to the outside of Spencer Hughes. And Shannon Babb will pull to the outside of him. 8 laps remaining, Mike.
8 to go. Ricky Thornton Jr.'s kind of settled down a little bit. Again, down on the bottom of the speedway. Shannon Babb's got to clear Spencer Hughes. He's going to get that job done next. He'll be Max McLaughlin. Shannon Babb, vintage Babb up on the Falls cushion. There he goes. 7 laps remain. Ricky Thornton Jr. now is there as well. Things are closing up. Things are starting to tighten here at Falls on a Wednesday night. 6 laps remain.
Ryan Gustin third. Shirley from 9th to 4th. Heavy lap traffic. Let's just settle this one at lap traffic amongst men. As Ricky Thornton Jr. looks inside of Babb. Babb's going to shoot down the back straightaway. McLaughlin comes up. Almost got into Babb. Left him a lane, though. Mike this time off turn 4. 45 down. 5 laps to go. Here comes Thornton.
Wow, what a race. Babb, Thornton, side by side almost. Nose to tail, sorry, down the back straightaway. Now they're going to be side by side. Where's Ricky Thornton Jr. going to go? He's going to go to the bottom. Now he's going to go to the middle. Babb goes to the cushion. They'll blast off turn 4 down the front straightaway, side by side. 4 to go, Ben Shelton.
Oh, man. Is there a... Oh, Babb gets a little bit of the concrete. 1 and 2. He drives off of it. The back straightaways come to life. They're filling it. We race back to 3 to go. Shannon Babb's your leader. Thornton's right there with him. Drag race back to the line.
Look at this.
Lap number 47. It's Babb by 0.04 of a second. Mike, they're 3 wide through lap traffic.
Down the back straightaway, Ricky Thornton Jr. and Shannon Babb. What a race at Falls. 2 laps ago, half a mile Falls. Cheer him on. $20,000 awaits your winner on a Wednesday night. Castrol Flow night in America. I-beam sliding doors side by side. Oh. Ben Shelton, baby, this is fun. Come on, Shannon Babb. Here we go.
Miles Moos right in front of your leader. Thornton to the inside of Babb. They're going to come back to the white flag. We have a new leader. You got a new leader, Ricky Thornton Jr. Final time into 3 and 4. Babb goes to the cushion. Thornton through the middle. Babb's watching it slip away. Can he get around him? Final time into 3 and 4. Thornton through the middle. Babb to the cushion for $20,000. Drag race back to the line. Who's it going to be? Ricky Thornton Jr. gets the win. Shannon Babb in 2nd. Ryan Gustin in 3rd. Bobby Pierce 4th. Brian Shirley in 5th. Oh, Fairbury delivers here tonight. Oh, my goodness.
That was fun.
Back straight away as he rolls at you. Let him hear it. Ricky Thornton Jr., your winner here tonight. Shannon Babb, a heartbreaker, comes home in 2nd. Ryan Gustin 3rd. Bobby Pierce 4th. Brian Shirley from 5th. And I think, say it with me, Mike.
Yes.
Falls.
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 Yes.
Falls. Falls. That's what it's all about.
Just the electricity down here in the infield was just simply unbelievable. Back straightaway, how about it for Ricky Thornton Jr.? Let him hear ya. Oh, man. Guys, people can say what they want about Fairbury and us being homers or whatever else. You can't deny that right there. I mean, a race that
we are because of that, DJ.
Exactly. I mean, a race that had 2 cautions, and the winner comes from 15th. By the way, the winner driving a car that he had never sat in until tonight. He's down here getting the ball cap from Lewis Breeden. They've got the trophy and the checks down here as well. His first time behind the wheel of the Rumley Racing entry. Your winner here tonight is going to be Chandler, Arizona's Ricky Thornton Jr. Let's go! Ricky Thornton Jr. Ricky, congratulations, man. I'm just going to lay out there, how on earth did you pick your way through the field and win that race from 15?
Man, I don't know. I got to thank Kevin. He gave us an awesome car. Kenny, everyone else. I was running around the bottom, and then we had a restart, and T-Mac actually picked the top and drove through the middle and passed 3 or 4 cars. I'm like, oh, maybe there is something out there. So I just felt like I could move out just a little bit and really just get above the hole, and there was a lot of traction there from everyone digging it out. So it worked out. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get by Babb there. The lap cars kept coming from the bottom all the way to the top, and we'd both have to stop, and just worked out.
You had a pretty hairy moment down here in 1 and 2 one time on the inside with, I'm guessing, about 8 or 10 to go. You actually bicycled the car up on 2 wheels. Was that as hairy from the driver's seat as it looked from down here?
I thought I was going over. It got up, and I turned right. I'm like, don't turn too hard, because then you're really going to hurt when you land. So I just tried to get back down and just get my momentum going again. Got to thank Bill Stein Shocks, Longhorn Chassis, Kevin, Kenny, Cam, Dawson, just everyone that's helped put this whole deal together. It's been pretty good. Sunoco Race Fuels, Wheeler Metals. There's so many great people. D&E Marine. So had a lot of people that helped this go, and it's definitely a good way to start.
Is this win even sweeter, knowing it's behind the wheel of a famed car owner's car, you know, with Kevin Rumley and, of course, Leroy's past, but, I mean, the Rumley Racing entry, and your first time behind the wheel as well. Does that make it even sweeter?
Yeah, no, it definitely does for sure. I didn't know early in the night. I felt like I underdrove a little bit and cost us a little bit of time qualifying, and we just kind of kept at it, and we knew we had a good car in the heat race. It was just it was so hard to really do anything, and I was going to be happy with the top 10, but heck, to come out here and get a win, it's pretty awesome. Gotta say hi to my wife and my boys and my little girl back home. They'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully we get to see all these great fans here the rest of the weekend. We'll see you guys all at the tournament tomorrow.
And last question, how big of a shot in the arm is it, again, for a ride that you've never been in before, how big of a shot in the arm is it leading into the Prairie Dirt Classic this weekend as you try to defend your championship there?
Oh, it's huge. I felt like we can kind of go wherever I needed to. Obviously, you prepare to try to run around the bottom and the middle, and sometimes you have to use the top, and actually never went to the top of the whole feature. So it's nice to know we have a car that moves around, and I feel like it gives us a little bit of momentum going into Friday. Hopefully that goes good. We can set ourselves up good for Saturday.
He unofficially will leave here the leader of Castrol FloRacing Night in America points. How about it for Ricky Thornton Jr.?
Great stuff, DJs. He's going to head over and get a word with Shannon Babb, who came oh so close. Back to you, DJ.
Yeah, Shannon Babb comes oh so close. And Fairbury, I know you appreciate him. Let him hear. How about it for Shannon Babb? I said on the broadcast, Ricky Thornton Jr. breaks your heart again. He had mechanical issues at Farmer City earlier this year, but man, oh man, being out front like that, getting the lead like you did, and then losing it late, was there anything different looking back that maybe you could have done?
Trying to hold, the bottom was really good. There's no doubt about it. I was talking to myself. I mean, there was so much traction in the bottom, you shouldn't lead, but I had a couple cars in front of me that were just creeping around there like turtles, and I thought, dude, if I sit here and Bobby Pierce or somebody, Gustin, and one of them guys drives by me on the top, I'm an idiot for not moving and trying. So I got out there and tried to middle, and, in 1 and 2, the top was really good. 3 and 4, there was nobody home for me, just crumbs, but, that's just racing. Lap traffic it always makes it exciting, and thought we had a really exciting night tonight. I would like to win it, but I'll take second. As bad as we've been this year, we've been really good, but we can't, get to the finish. But I can't say enough for Ed and Deb Petroff. They give me a hell of a race car to race with, Petroff Towing, and Dinah Groh, Seed, Todd Donnelly's at home cheering me on. The Getty boys are all here helping me. CJI, John Keebler, my mom and dad, my wife, and my 2 little girls are here. So we got a really fun weekend we're looking forward to. So I'm glad we had a pretty good night tonight, and we'll just race again the rest of the weekend.
Is there anything at all that you learned tonight that you can apply towards the rest of the weekend? We know how much this track changes.
Yeah, you know, every time we've been here, we've been pretty good. We run second a lot, Summer Nationals and a lot of these other races, and we did actually work on a few little different combinations this week. Nick Penske come by the shop. He helped me hang a couple deer stands. We went down to slip and slide and rebuilt a right front shock, and so it was better, you know, so a little bit of just getting away from the race car every now and then helps a lot. And I mean, hats off to Penske Shocks and him. And Longhorn Chassis. Vic Hill's been helping me tune my engine. PRC radiators, Wiles dry shafts, Winters rear ends. Just got a great combination right here. I got to get it all put together.
All right, he'll try to do that the rest of this weekend. How about it for the Moweaqua Missile, Shannon Babb? And we'll come over here and grab a word with your third place finisher tonight, Ryan Gustin. I tell you what, there was a point in time, or a few points in times in that race, I thought Ryan Gustin may have the car to beat. Did you feel that way as well?
Yeah, I did. You know, we got really good there to the middle stages of that race. We just got held up real bad behind Garrett, but that's racing, you know, just part of it. But can't thank all my sponsors enough, obviously. Carl Chevrolet, Allen Seamless Gutters, Fertilizer Equipment, Elite Service, just everybody that helps out on this deal. Can't thank them enough. My crew, my family, my owners. Hopefully we're up here Saturday.
This is a racetrack over the last couple of years, whether it's a Castrol race or the PDC. I feel like you've run really well here. What is it about Fairbury that just fits the Ryan Gustin driving style?
It's a badass place. That's about all I can say. I love coming here, and like I said, hopefully one day we can win that PDC. Hopefully it's Saturday.
He's my Marshalltown neighbor, the Reaper, Ryan Gustin, rounds out the podium here tonight. And guys, that is a wrap on an outstanding night of racing here at Fairbury Speedway.